Welcome, welcome. Those of you all who are going to be joining and watching the stream later, hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Those who are going to be live right now, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing? Fantastic day. We're going to be answering some questions, how to gain muscle, how to lose fat. I also learned from yesterday, do not do challenges on a full stomach because y'all killed me with the challenges to the point where I puked in the restroom. So it's on me. I appreciate that. I learned I could do 100 push-ups in a row. That's cool, you know. And definitely my legs are extremely sore from yesterday. Oh my lord. But very good. I appreciate the challenges. Also, I need to put the board up. Let's see. Where's my board? For every sub is gonna be push-ups for every sub. Every sub equals push-ups. Awesome. So today I'm gonna be testing this time frame to see if I have y'all come in as viewers. If not, I'm planning to go live again after 12:30 a.m. So it depends on how this one goes. Okay. But yeah, that's the purpose of the stream. If y'all have any questions, how to build muscle, how to lose fat, how to lose weight, anything like that, how to build some ab workouts, whatever. We got it covered. That's what today's stream is today for. Okay. So hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day. And welcome to everybody. I'm just waiting for some people to get here, and then it's hump day. That means week's halfway over. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Everyone who's tuning in, please make sure you like the stream. And then come at me with the questions. Like if there's a certain body part you want to build up, chest, shoulders, arms, forearms, anything like that, I'm here to help y'all. I'm answering any kinds of questions y'all want. Okay. All you can do from home. Okay. We are on, I think, day 4 of taking creatine. So after about, I would say, maybe a week or so, we're gonna see if there's any positive results or negative results. I mean, if it actually does make my muscles look bigger or not, So, but right now it doesn't seem like there's many people joining. Maybe it's because of the time frame. The 5 to 6 p.m. uh isn't usually when I have a lot of viewers. But if I don't have any viewers right now, I'll just end the stream and then we'll go on to uh do a stream at a later time. Hello everybody, welcome in. You know, hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome. So yeah, today we're doing a Q&A stream. And also for every new subscriber, make sure you drop in the chat that you subscribe because I owe y'all push-ups, okay? I don't feel too sore from yesterday. My legs do, but my chest ain't bad. Okay, so hello, hope you're having a fantastic day. Awesome. Everybody, welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's what the purpose of my stream is for today. If you have questions on how to get muscle, how to lose fat, if y'all are in here, can you please type a 1 in the chat? Make sure you hear me clearly, and see me clearly as well. That way, I know everybody in here is able to, listen. Also, if y'all have any questions so far, that's what my purpose in today's stream is. If y'all have any questions on how to build certain kind of muscle groups y'all want, like chest, abs, arms, anything like that, drop the questions in the chat, please. So, hello. Otherwise, I'm going to probably give some ab workouts too. Some ones I haven't done. Hey, how you doing, JR? Hope you're having a good day. So I did some research on some different ab workouts that I'm gonna personally start doing. Because I want to change the way my abs look too. They're good now, but now I'm gonna have a goal to do. How do you train neck? Okay. Oh, okay. Good question. So if you're trying to train neck at home, I got you. Very, very good question. All right. So you basically lay down. I learned this actually in the Marine Corps. So in the Marine Corps, one way you can train your neck is you sit up, right, and you do left and rights. Okay. Now, like you start on one side. That means this side is where you first initially. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4. You do that 15 side, left to right. Then you do the other side, right to left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is gonna build some neck muscles. All right, so that's a good way to train your neck. Very good question. I haven't had that asked too many times. Okay. Also, when I do like a lot of leaning forward push-ups, okay, when you lean forward, Usually when you do push-ups, like you can basically do your scapular, right? This also, I guess, builds your neck. If you have your hands a little bit closer to your hips, right? When your hands are a little bit closer to your hips, it does more activation of the upper traps. Okay, 100 push-ups. I did that yesterday. If I get 100 subscribers, yeah, I'll do 100 push-ups. Sure thing. We're not doing challenges today. Today is Q&A. But if you subscribe, I'll do all 5 push-ups. Definitely. Yesterday I did 100 push-ups. It was pretty cool. Not too bad. Show me back workout other than pull-ups. Okay, so some back workouts you could do. Laying down on a prone. There's a few different ones actually. I'll go over. For example, if you have a chair at home or anything like that, you could use. I'll give an example. You basically get a towel to do some back workouts. You could do. All right. This will be an example. All right. So basically, get a chair. All right. And your feet are going to be on the bottom portion, right? You get a towel. Okay. So from there, it'll simulate a lat pull down. Okay. So if you get a towel around here, you're going to pull. Now you're going to use your elbows to pull. So your arms are not going to be like this, right? Because this does back, shoulders. If you want lats activation, you're going to pull with your arms like this, where your elbows are close to the sides. All right. So you pull this way. Okay. That's going to be more lat. All right. If you pull this way, it's going to be more of the back, the rear delts. All right. So those are things you could do just with towels. All right. So those are some back workouts you could do. Another one you could do is if you have like a gallon of water jug at home, all right, you just basically lean forward and do rows. All right. So basically, if you have any kind of anything heavy, right? If you have like some kind of like water jugs, lean forward, do this way. That could be rows too. That'll activate your traps. Or another my personal favorite, if you're trying to make your shoulders grow bigger, you lean forward, right? Okay, and you have like some kind of weight. If you do have dumbbells, cool. If not, you can use water jugs. You do rear delts this way and side delts as well. Okay, basically lean forward. You go this way as your movement, right? Doing it like that. Now, your tempo on this is very important. If you're trying to grow your shoulders, your back, it's very, very important on this. You got to go slow. So if you do the movements like this very fast, you will gain strength, you'll gain power and explosion, but you're not going to go for size, okay? So if y'all want to grow for size, all right, size, the slower you go, the more you grow. Awesome. So those are one of my favorites, dudes, like leaning forward, uh, side raises, okay? This does activate a bit of shoulders and a bit of traps too. So you go slowly like this. So you can use it with water jugs if you have it at home, anything heavy. So yeah, do like about 10 to 15. You go on a slow count like 3, like 1, 1, 2, 3. You have to do slow descent. 1, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, obviously you're gonna hold something. So those are a great way. Okay, bros described you. Oh, awesome. Okay, Rick, I got you. Or 30 years like me. All right, I got you. Thank you for. All right, I got you. Let me get you your push-ups. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus, baby. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. All right. I got you. Cool. But yeah. All right. Education. Yeah, I got you too. I owe you push-ups. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right. My legs are a little bit tired from yesterday. So yeah, keep the questions coming if you're trying to grow certain muscle groups. The purpose of my channel is if you like anime, you want to get in shape all at home. That's the purpose of my channel. Literally. It's just to help y'all be able to get an anime physique at home without you spending money on gym membership. Okay. I learned most of my stuff in the Marine Corps actually. Okay. So hello, thank you to everybody who's new on the subscriptions. But yeah, keep the questions coming if y'all want to learn, other body parts like how to lose weight, how to build your abs, different things. Today I'm gonna start doing a couple different ab exercises. I'll show y'all too. Okay. Give me a sec. These are ones I'm gonna start implementing to like make my abs bigger and stronger. Okay. Sup, buddy? All right, JS, I got you. I got you. Okay, I'll get your push-ups. Yes, sir. Let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right. So for abs, that's something I'm gonna implement doing is doing like L sits. Okay, that's gonna help build abs. So you could do just 2 chairs, and I'll give you a bit of variation stuff you could do. Okay, so apparently you just do. I'm gonna turn the camera real quick. All right, let's see. Super Saiyan, awesome. They're hard to do, bro. Yeah, I'll sit. Yeah, bro. Show your best exercise for abs. Okay, I will in a second. Right after this. All right, so this is something I'm gonna be learning now. If you cannot do L sits, okay, I'm gonna give y'all some variations. Pretty cool. I learned how to do these earlier after my car accident. There's a bunch of movements I could not do. Okay, so L sits, like I said, you just put your legs up forward and you hold it. All right. Now, if you cannot hold it for a long period of time, what you're gonna do is basically do leg lifts. So, as an example, all right. Now, if that's still too difficult for you to do, you just do single leg lifts. As long as you see the abs moving. All right. Also, just by having your hands up and your arms locked out, this is gonna activate a lot of shoulder and trap activation. So if you're trying to build your abs or your core, like I said, just do single leg lifts. All right, like that still works plenty. Advanced will be like holding L sits, and then later on you could do variations like this, doing it like that. Okay, just holding it as long as you can will build a lot of strength. It'll do a lot of your transverse muscle. Okay, but uh, thank you. Bro, you owe me ones too. All right, loud. I got you. I'll get you some push-ups. All right, cool. So Rick asked some best ab exercises. Okay, this is one of my favorite questions. We're gonna talk about. Do all right. Oh, some push-ups to loud, real quick. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. So I'm gonna give y'all some of my favorite exercises, and I'm gonna do some. Well, I just talked about some earlier ones already. So my favorite ab exercise, honestly, is doing. It's called a triple superset. All right, those of y'all. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing good, Harry. Okay, so it's a superset is you combine more than one workout. All right, without rest in between. Okay, this is a triple superset. That means you do 3 exercises, and then when you're done, you can rest. Now I understand everybody's fitness level is a little bit different. All right, so but this is gonna build your front abs and lower abs and a lot of your obliques. Okay, if y'all are trying to do this builds obliques very fast. Okay, the reason I superset on my workouts I learned from my friends in the Marine Corps. When you combine workouts, your muscles grow faster, and also halves your time in the gym, honestly, or at home. You don't have to spend working out for hours. Okay, so when you combine more than one workout, your muscles grow faster because there's more time under tension. So that way, it gets you to the finish line basically faster. Muscles grow faster, shorter time, more effect. All right, so my favorite superset is you do first called 15 V-ups, and also give you some suggestions if you cannot do a certain movement. Okay, bro, how to do a muscle up. All right, we'll talk about that in a sec. Rick, I'm answering your first question. First, you said abs. Okay, so let's knock that one out. All right, so first, abs is one of my favorite exercises. You do 15 V-ups, right? A V-up looks like this. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if you cannot do that, you can substitute that with toe touchers. Just have your feet in the air. You reach and touch your toes. 1, 2, 3. So you do 15 of those. Immediately after that, you transition to Russian twist. So you go 1, 2, 3. You do 15 of those. So it goes 15, 15. And then the third exercise is it's called either knee to elbows or out. When in the book I read this a long time ago, it's called chinies. Basically, you go like this. So whichever knee comes up, your feet are going to be in the air, right? Like this. Whichever knee comes up, the opposite elbow reaches. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes people call these bicycle crunches. So basically like this, you could go. But honestly, your movement on this one, your feet want to go straight out. Okay. So when you do straight, you twist. Like this elbow is going to touch this leg. 1, 2, 3. Now, if that's too difficult for you, you can literally do this. All right. Instead, if that's a bit, but you want to have a bit of twisting motion. So when you do the twisting motion, see your abs. My abs are already like, just by holding the exercise in there, they're being built. Okay. So this circuit goes 15 V-ups, right? 15. Then 15 Russian twists each side. One, two, two, and then 20 chinnies. So you go one, two, two, three, three. So it goes 15, 15, 20. Then you rest. After you're done with those, rest about 60 to 90 seconds. All right. If you want to, depends on your skill. I usually rest about 30 to 45. Okay. Or if you're an absolute beast, you want to get them even faster, do it 3 rounds with no rest. Okay, so 15, 15, 20. Okay, rest in between if you have to. Uh, I mean, sets, not in between the workouts. So you do 15 V-ups, 15 Russian twists, and 20 chinnies or bicycle kicks, whatever you'll call it. Then you rest however much time you can, you know, rest from 30 to 90 seconds, and then you move on to the second round. Do 3 to 5 rounds. So each round is, 15 V-ups, 15 Russian twists, and then 20 chinnies. That's round one. You do 3 to 5 rounds. That'll build your front abs, your lower abs, your obliques. Okay, that's one of my favorite supersets. Okay, that to answer Rick's question, my favorite ab workout. All right, let's see. Cool. Swing, pull, and dip. All right, I got you. I got you. So for muscle ups, to be honest with you, I mean muscle ups is more of a technical skill, not just strength. Because in gymnastics we learned like to do muscle up with the swing. I personally don't do muscle ups anymore because a lot of times when I'm doing like with my shoulders, it's I think honestly it's something cool. It's like a flex, but it's not really optimal. Okay, to be honest, it's like you having a cool sports car. You're gonna have a lot of thumbs up and props from your guy friends, but it doesn't really, that's about it. So that's about it, really. But muscle ups, you can practice. You're gonna have to practice a lot of pulling movements down. Okay, that'll get you your back strong. All right, heel to heaven. Okay, that's the best, bro. No problem. Gotcha. Well, I hope that answered your question. Please, if y'all did subscribe, drop in the chat because all y'all push-ups for every new subscription. Okay. But yeah, keep it going, guys, with the questions. How do you lose belly fat? Okay, there's plenty of ways to lose belly fat. First, it's called fasting cardio. Fasting cardio is up early in the morning before you eat breakfast. You jog 15 to 20 minutes. All right. So it's pretty easy. You put on like 4 or 5 good songs on your SoundCloud. All right. So that way it's free. And you just jog at conversation pace. Okay. You do not go above 20 minutes because that's getting you out of the fat burning zone and putting you in the calorie burning zone. So if you're trying to melt fat, you want to do what's called LIT, low intensity training. Okay. So when you're jogging in the morning, and you have to stay consistent, you can't just do it once or twice a week. Do it every single day for about like 3 to 4 months. And it's pretty easy. It's just a jog. Conversation pace means the person next to you, you're talking to him, you're not running out of breath. So you're just jogging 15, 20 minutes max every single day before breakfast. That's one way you do fasting cardio. Okay. That'll help you melt your fat every single day, or especially do it early in the morning. Consistency is what matters. There's no magic workout out there that's gonna basically give you all your benefits that you want. It's the consistency. Is doing it every single day. So anybody out there, I have plenty of workouts on my YouTube channel. For abs, arms, whatever you want. Find ones you like because that's what's gonna help you stay consistent. If you do work, if just like humans in general, if you do stuff that you do that you don't like, you're not really gonna stay consistent with it. Okay. Diet and supplements. Okay. Diet. All right. So yeah, no, you actually don't need any supplements for abs. I don't take any supplements. I just started taking creatine 4 days ago, and I had abs way before. Okay. So and the word diet, a lot of times people think is like eating salads, things like that. No, it's what you just normally eat. Okay, I have a list of stuff you can eat. All right, here, give me a second. All right, I did this list earlier for people who are like struggling; they don't know what to eat. Okay, so I made a list of things y'all can eat to help you like beat cravings. It's not necessarily limiting yourself because starving yourself is not going to get you abs. Or if you do, it will get very, very small abs. You have to work out abs every day. Raw protein do you use? I eat natural protein, honestly. So fish, chicken, Chipotle burritos, Spinach. I don't really take protein shakes, honestly. I just eat it naturally. I have read in Arnold's book, Natural Whole Foods is Better. But protein shake is, I guess, a good replacement if you cannot um, get a meal in. Okay. So I have a list for y'all if y'all want. If you want me to write it down or list some good foods, type one in the chat if you want me to give you all some good food suggestions. Okay, these will help uh, cravings. Most of them are high protein meals. Okay, so yeah, grilled chicken, tuna, cottage cheese. Do you use powder? No, I don't. I don't use powder. I just eat mostly natural foods. If like if maybe rarely I have powder, like I would buy like maybe like one of those muscle milks. What about steroids? No, I definitely don't recommend steroids. Steroids not only can cause very health adverse defects, it causes you to die. Like you can have a heart attack and pass away from steroids. Okay. So honestly, I think steroids are a cope for people who are just lazy and don't want to work out. If you work out every day, like 3 days on, 1 day off, you can look how exactly you want. Steroids are not the answer. The steroids I'm on, I tell people, are Chipotle burritos, water, working out 27 times a month, and swimming. Those are the steroids I take. If you can't do those, don't even start doing steroids, honestly. So I'll never suggest that. Okay. Everybody here, if you could please like the stream, I appreciate y'all. And if you didn't subscribe, make sure y'all do and write subscribe. I do a 59. Oh my. Okay, awesome. So I'll go over the high protein fat loss foods if you're trying to get abs. Uh, in case y'all missed the other stream. So first is chicken thighs, skinless chicken thighs. Why? Because they have more flavor than chicken breast, and it kills your fast food cravings. Lean beef jerky, that's like chips. If you have a craving for chips, it's a great salty craving replacement. Deli turkey wraps, it's a way to replace sandwiches without heavy carbs. Okay, you just still do need carbs. Someone commented on my videos, I said, I cut out carbs. Like, no, I said replacement carbs because there's heavy carbs like bread and McDonald's buns that aren't really good for you. It's a heavy carb replacement. Good carbs are like rice, pasta, things like that. Okay, grilled chicken nuggets are great to replace fried nuggets. Air fryer fries with no oil, so it replaces fast food fries if you're trying to eat fries and still lose fat. Protein ice cream. Protein ice cream is great, like from a Ninja Creamy or low calorie brand, so that way you could get awesome, delicious sweet treat. Frozen grapes are great if you're trying to replace candy. Okay. Rice cakes with peanut butter is a great snack replacement for crackers. I also put honey on my rice cakes. Those would be delicious. Protein cereal with almond milk. That'll replace a lot of sugar cravings. And another one is oatmeal with protein powder. You can put that for slow digestion so it keeps you full longer. So those are a few. Okay. Rice is a great crop. Exactly. I always eat like chicken and rice. But I just had some people in previous videos, they just weren't listening. So I told them like you can have replacement for heavy carbs versus there's heavy carbs and there's good carbs. Heavy carbs are like ones that aren't really good for you. Okay. How to get a body like you. You start working out every day and you eat right. Honestly, I have a never gymless series in my channel. Literally, it goes from like day 1 to 32. You have to be consistent to working out. Work out like 3 days on, 1 day off. Okay, 3 days on, 1 day off is being consistent. Okay, just working out once or twice, 3 times a week isn't gonna get you results fast. Okay, like I didn't build my body fast. It's consistency, seeing results. Okay. Awesome. I do 15-minute cardio resistance workouts 3 times a week. I use 18 exercise apparatus, 2 minutes on each side. Is this enough exercise? So cardio only has to be about 15, 20 minutes, honestly, for the fat burning workout apparatuses. I mean, my whole channel is workouts at home with no equipment. I'll start incorporating some equipment like doing a pull-up bar, but you can get a physique like mine with no equipment, just the floor and maybe some chairs. That's it. So it's not the okay, I guess also to answer your question. So working out 2 to 3 times, that's amazing. Okay. 1 to 3. Okay, like that's like below average. All right. You could totally tell a person difference with them working out 3 times a week and 5 or 6 times a week is because of the compound effect. So to answer your question, no, I don't recommend working out 3 times a week is enough. You gotta push it up to like 5 times, 6 times, and being consistent at it. Really easy, 3 days on, 1 day off. Now, if you do some cardio on a workout day, that's great. That still counts.
By working out, I don't mean weights, I just mean exercise. Okay. So bump that up to 5, 6 times a week, and then you're gonna see huge results. Because you could tell like from people how they look, whether they work out 2 or 3 times a week versus 5 or 6. The visual aesthetic is completely different. Okay. This guy could engrave diamonds with those pokers. Thank you. I'm 16 years old, just need your guidance. Rick, I started working out when I was 6 years old. I did gymnastics when I was 6. So the age plus, have you seen what Arnold Schwarzenegger looked like when he was 15? He was doing bodybuilding shows. So you're already past the if you're past 6 years old, you can start working out. Okay, and you can do it all at home. Awesome. What's a poker? That's funny. But yeah, Ahmed, to answer your question, you just be consistent, working out every day. You can literally just go on my channel and just do the workouts on there. Form helps too if you have bad for your only form, you're only cheating yourself. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's what's the word? It's kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, you always want to have good form. You don't want to do the workouts bad. It's just like you're washing a car. If you only do it halfway, it's not good. It's not going to be fully cleaned. But yeah, you're doing stuff slow. That's why I always tell people the slower you go, the more you grow. You want slow, controlled movements. All right. Because if you do just like push-ups very fast, yes, you will build strength, you'll build stamina, endurance, and power, okay, and explosion. But you're not going to build that much size. You want to go the slower you go, the more size you build. Okay. My job is extreme physical labor. I have no energy most days to work out after work. We'll try and get it in on the weekends. Should I still try and work out every day after work? Just do it before, Matthew. Wake up early. When I was in the Marine Corps, we wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock before the workday started. You go work out, and then you have like maybe an hour to recover, eating food, and then you're back to normal physical stuff. Okay, if uh if you work out early in the morning, was usually when your energy is highest. You're not going to be like completely drained. Just doing consistency is very important. So you can either do it, even if your job is extreme physical labor. Uh, you could either do it during lunch. You could either do it before you start your job. Do some weightlifting, do some cardio, whatever you want to do, whatever your goals are. Okay, so just do it before work starts, and then go to work. So then you can knock out your stuff. Unless you've complete, I mean, also energy wise, you might be dehydrated. A lot of people know we have low energy. A lot of times you're just thirsty. You're not. It's not a food thing. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's what I recommend. When I was training for special forces, we had our normal run in the morning. Then I would go swimming during lunch, and then I would go weight training in the evening time. So and then that was the normal Marine Corps job. So you could absolutely do it. You just got to believe in yourself. You know. So once you either work out before work, during lunch, or after work, whatever. Sometimes you may need a little bit of coffee to get some pep in your step. I'm actually going to drink my coffee real quick. Yeah, great questions. So I actually switched, Chad. I actually switched from drinking pre-workout because it started making me feel a little bit weird. So I drink mostly coffee now. Are headbutts a good move in a street fight? Yeah, they are, but I mean, I don't recommend. You shouldn't get in fights anyway. The reason why you're not getting paid. Nobody's gonna be paying you 200 to 40 grand in a street fight. They're gonna probably you're either gonna hurt yourself, hurt the other person, have a lawsuit on your hands. So I mean, yes, headbutts are good, but if you're not getting paid to fight, you shouldn't, honestly. If you want to fight, go join a mixed martial arts gym. That's what I did. You learn how to box, you learn how to do Muay Thai, you can spar with people, get out of your system, have a little bit of fun. You'll get in great physical shape, especially like for shoulders. Doing like training like Muay Thai and boxing, you get insane endurance for like muscles. Okay. Iced coffee with protein powder, all I do. Oh, Jamie, I haven't thought of that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that, Jamie. Thank you. Iced coffee with protein powder. How's that taste? Does it taste good? Because I usually drink my coffee straight black, and it tastes horrible. I'll be straight up. It tastes like brother. Ugh. I only drink it just for the uh high effect, the energy effects. Like you get like basically a caffeine high. You feel a little bit more motivated, things like that. Okay, bitter but better. Okay, well at least you're honest. It's probably less bitter than straight black coffee. So, well, I hope I answered your questions. Okay. LOL, JS. But honestly, yeah. I had my MMA coach told me the same thing. He's like, dude, don't get in street fights because the other person could be crazy. They could have like something like that. You know, I may have big muscles, but I'm not Superman. I can't block bullets. Okay. Is this dude AI? No, H pack. I'm not AI at all. I'm just here sipping, drinking coffee, and answering questions. Okay. The questions. Okay. Do you pour it in your shaker, Jamie, or blend it? That's a good question. Jamie, you're getting asked in the chat, how do you make your iced coffee with protein? I never have done that before. Yeah. But yeah, I'm 100% AI. I can prove it to you. See this? This is how you can tell I'm AI, because I can just walk on my hands. Can AI do this? Totally AI. Yeah. Y'all are funny. Oh, shoot, I gotta get my coffee. Awesome. But chat, that's the purpose of my channel, okay? Not just to help y'all get in shape, okay? It's an anime fitness channel. So I want y'all to tell me what's y'all's favorite anime. Do you so that way we could have a cool conversation topic. Anything else, any other questions y'all have, drop in the chat. Like if there's a certain body part you want to build, other ab workouts or like questions to lose fat. Um anything else, like I'm here for y'all. I'm doing an early stream because I'm testing this time frame to see if this is a good time frame. I usually do my streams like either 12:30 a.m. or recently it's been like 8 a.m. and above. So I'm just testing. So everybody in here, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Okay, but yeah, if y'all have any questions about fitness, let me know. I have 27 years of fitness experience. I was a gymnast from 6 years old to 11. I did wrestling in high school. I did soccer from 11 till 15. I did MMA for 2 years. I had an amateur MMA record. And then I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years. So also everybody in the chat, I lost all my muscle before, by the way. I was in a nasty car accident. That's where I have my scar. Okay, they probably see, depending on lighting. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. So my scar's there. So yeah, if y'all want any proof that you can build an anime physique all at home, I'm right here in front of you. I lost all my muscle mass, everything, because I couldn't work out for 3 years because of my car accident. I got shot through the windshield. I had 3 broken ribs. I had back fractures. I had a punctured lung. That was scary because that was first time I ever felt hurting breathing. But it was painful to breathe because of my ribs, and it was painful to breathe because of my chest. So it was like double pain. Recovering for shin splints, fasted cardio in the morning isn't fun. Dude, JS, I know exactly how that sucks. Dude, I had shin splints, and you have to recover, okay? I was dumb, okay? Do not be dumb like me, GS. I pushed through the pain without doing proper recovery from my shin splints, and they turned into stress fractures. I had broken bones in both my legs, because when your shin splints inflame, they put pressure on your bones. They caused both my bones to have stress fractures. I was on crutches in the Marine Corps for about 6 months because of that. I got disability from my shin splints. All right. So you have to make sure you do ice, and you have to do things to recover. Oh shoot. You have to do things to recover from shin splints. Like they told us, like a lot of ways. Like you have your feet out and you try to spell the alphabet with your toes. That does for shins. You put a towel over it and pull. And definitely ice. Use ice. Ice is money for recovery. Okay, any kind of thing. So yeah, I just don't want shin splints like I did, and they turn into stress fractures, and then you have broken bones. That's way tougher to recover broken bones than having shin splints. Trust me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just giving y'all knowledge because I was young and dumb. I made bad decisions in my life. Like I thought, like, hey, a lot of times in the Marine Corps they tell us, hey, suck it up, push it through. Don't be a B word. So yeah, but you also got to be smart. Like if your body's injured, that's different kind of injuries are different than soreness. You got to recover properly. When I was trying out for special forces, they were very, very critical in educating us recovery regeneration. It was like one of the most, like 60% stuff they were teaching us. Okay. Okay. You ever get nipple splints? Because there's no way those things are boneless. I've never heard of nipple. Nipple splints. I don't even know what that is. That's probably why I listen to you. Car accidents are the only mental physical problems. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. It's tough. And then I got my shin splints before my car accident. That was during my Marine Corps career. I had to wait about 9 months to try out for special forces because I had shin splints. I was doing ruck running. So that's like when we had a pack, it would you put it up with weight. And we had like about, it had to be like at least 45 pounds. Then we carry a weapon and you do timed runs. And a lot of times everything you put on your body has an effect on how you run. Uh, like even they were telling us like stuff you're eating while you're running, like the marathon runners do. Like we had like little Gatorade, little chewables, so that way it was very strategic. They was teaching us things, but yeah, I had to like recover. I had to take at least 6 months off, recover from shin splints because they turned into stress fractures. And then I had to wait time for recovery from my bones to heal because they got cracked. So definitely, if your body's injured, you have to do things differently. Now, I'm not gonna say you can stop training. Okay, you can still work around your injury training. All right. Yeah, recovery is key. I appreciate that, Edward. Bet Matthew. I had an injury 2 years ago. Now I feel like I can't get a good workout without overdoing it. I used to be able to lift so much more, so I really feel like I'm only doing a warm up to failure. So Jacob, solution is slow down your workouts or you do supersetting. Okay, you don't have to work out for a long time continuous. And dude, I know I recovered from a car accident. It took me 3 years to recover. Like I tried to do a pull-up one time. Within that 3 years my body shot and felt like fire. Okay, so I had an injury 2 years ago, and just to make sure I can't get a good workout, what do you have injured? Okay, so let me know what right physical fitness is for the brain and body. Absolutely, yes. If you have a bad day at work. But yeah, Jacob, let me know what your injury is. I can tell you ways to work around it. Okay. So sometimes if you are injured, doing longer workouts can really inflame or re-hurt your injury. So you might have to do things in a shorter stance or superset workouts. Like for me, supersetting my workouts will cause me to get a lot of mass way faster. And it cut my gym time in half. I mean workout time in basically like 20, 30 minutes. So like when I was trying to build my chest, I would do like, superset wide push-ups and elbows in push-ups. So that way I would do like the inner chest and the outer chest. Okay. And I would do 4 supersets. My chest is done already. And then I would go do another exercise. All right. Because supersetting is a whole different kind of training regimen. It's completely different. You get fatigued way faster. The results are 10 times quicker. And it saves you time cutting half. It's basically like you're in the hyperbolic time chamber. You working out, but dude, you're so taxed. Like your results are crazy. Okay, small steps to bigger outcomes. Yeah, the slower you go, the more you grow. Okay, and when you combine workouts, that's like you like going super saiyan on your workouts. When you combine your workouts, you grow way much faster because more time under attention, but you work out quicker. You don't. It basically it's like working out on steroids. Basically, you superset your workouts. You don't need steroids. Just combine your workouts. Boom, you'll grow way faster. You're not gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna cut your time in gym, and you're gonna see massive gains. So if anybody asks them about steroids, you don't need steroids. Just superset your workouts. There you go. That's your all natural steroid. Okay. Same with fighting. Yes, yeah, especially with fighting. Yeah, you gotta uh, take your time, especially if you do back work. It's brutal, especially on shoulders. Like punching repeatedly is so much shoulder endurance is nuts. Okay, I started using heavy band and doing a lot of resistance bands training with my band laying back. Resistance training is good. Band work is great. Okay, it's amazing. Awesome. And because of y'all, I like y'all's challenges you're telling me, like especially calisthenic stuff. I'm gonna be practicing. I got some things I want to work out better, like getting better at handstands. Sweet, I'm going to try supersetting. Yeah, supersetting is amazing. Like especially when I was recovering from my car accident. Like here's a good example. Okay, so after my car accident, I had to do a lot of my stuff on my knees because like my body was still not a million percent as good as it was. Okay, so I had to do a lot of stuff on my knees, right? Like if I was trying to grow my chest, so I would do like supersetting workouts on my knees, and it still grew fast. So I would do like wide push-ups, like 1, 2, 3, pause 1, 1, 2, 3, pause 2, and you do that like 10 to 15. Immediately after that, I would switch to elbows in push-ups. Okay, So 1, 2, 3, pause 1. And that is your first set. So you do combine two workouts, and then boom, you hit the same muscle group, but because of your time under tension so much longer because you're combining, it fatigues you faster. It helps you grow faster too. Okay. And then like once you get stronger and stronger, like right now, actually, I think I'm stronger than I was when like 10 years ago because I've been practicing like doing like some calisthenic stuff I haven't done before. I want to be able to like learn how to planche. That was I never been able to do that before. But y'all in the chat motivated me, so those are gonna be really cool. Yeah, I'm able to do like half a second. Those are tough. So eventually I will. Whew, yeah, that's tough. Just doing it. So those are, and also at home, it gets a massive strength that way. So if I can recover from a car accident and get a lot of muscle, so can you. But super sitting is my secret formula. I love to work out my arms. Awesome. I have plenty of arm workouts, Jamie. Go on my channel. I have loads. Ones that talk. I mean, I can even give you some cool arm workouts too. So like if you do push-ups, if you have your hands are a little bit closer to your hips, right? You do leaning forward, like okay, this is like a regular push-up, right? Okay. You have your hands a little bit closer to your hips. You lean forward. That's gonna do more tricep activation and shoulder area activation because your whole arm starts here. Arms aren't just here, your shoulders are part of your arms. So if you do push-ups a little bit leaning forward, right? Okay, that's gonna also build your shoulders and triceps at the same time and your chest. Okay, so you could do push-ups to build your arms. Okay, that's how I was able to get my arms big, just by and doing that supersetting also works. So one of my favorite supersets I think I talked about push-ups is now if you can't do them like in a regular push-up position, right? You can do it from your knees. It still is not going to take away from your gains. Okay, so you might have to start out on your knees if your fitness, uh, if you're maybe new on your fitness journey, or if this movement is just new to you. So you put your hands a little bit closer to you, right? And you're gonna have your push-ups with your elbows in. You're not gonna have your elbows out. So usually push-ups like this with your elbows out, which you do work this part of your chest. But when you do push-ups elbows in, here I'm gonna move the camera. Okay, so y'all can see better lighting. When you do your push-ups elbows in, it does this whole arm. Okay, so you're basically gonna do push-ups this way, elbows in close to your body, right, versus out. So this does more arm work, more tricep and shoulder. So if you're new on your fitness journey, you do it from your knees, right? You just have your hip hands a little bit closer to you. You lean forward and elbows in push-ups, right? You do those slowly. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. I'm counting a little bit fast, so it's like 3 seconds. So it goes 1, 2, 3, pause. 1. 1, 2, 3, pause. 2. 1, 2, 3, pause. 3. Okay. And then you also feel it a lot in these muscles right here. This one right here on your back, because you're leaning forward, this builds this pushing too. So those are one ways to build your upper back and your shoulders and your triceps. Okay. So you do that like 10 to 15 times, you know, you do it on your knees if you're new on your fitness journey. If not, you can do normal like that. This is a great arm workout, chest workout, and shoulder workout. Okay. But like I said, you want to do those slow. Uh, Slower you go, the more you grow. That's the best way. Okay. I already feel like my tricep pumping just from doing a few of those, just showing demonstration. Hey, big girl, what's up, Nyla? How you doing? Do decline machine much better? So it depends on if you're trying to which part of your chest. Okay, because that's if you lean forward, that's incline. That's not decline. Decline's the opposite. So if you want to build upper chest, um, you want to lean forward. Basically, it's just like if you do use a chair, you can use a chair too. You know, like this would be like an incline, right? So if you do it this way, this way is basically the same situation, but you're on the ground, all right, and your hands are a little bit closer to you. So yeah, that would be incline, not decline. Decline would be different. I haven't tried. Well, I mean, this is also for home workouts. So not everybody. The purpose of my channel, I hope y'all build an anime physique at home. We don't have to spend money on gym membership. Push-ups is the best. Yes. Yeah, you could do also if you're trying to increase your wrist strength and your forearm strength, you do knuckle push-ups. Okay, knuckle push-ups is great for your forearms too. Okay, I forgot that actually. I haven't mentioned that on any stream. So do knuckle push-ups. If you can't do them like normally, I recommend you can still do them, and this is also great for arms. Knuckle push-ups are great. Now, like I said, we do knuckle push-ups. Your elbows are not going to be this way; they're going to be close. Your elbows, when you do push-ups with elbows in, do a lot of shoulders and a lot of arms. Okay. Now, when you do knuckles, because it's really cool, it's going to keep your wrist straight. This will also build some forms. Okay. So if you can't do knuckle push-ups like this, right? Sometimes people might be difficult, right? This is also great for arms and the front part of your shoulders. I'm glad y'all brought this up. So some people are asking me how to do the front part of your shoulders. So we do knuckle push-ups. Um, if you cannot do it with your regular push-up position, do it from your knees. So knuckle push-ups are great for shoulders, the front part of your shoulders, right? And for your arms. Okay. So doing like I said, you have to go slow. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. I think I'm counting a little too fast. It's about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. So that will also build you some joint strength. Okay. Like I actually feel it right now on my shoulders. Like this part of my shoulders, just doing it that. All that from home. So this does arms. Yeah, I already feel my shoulders getting a little bit bigger just from doing 3 knuckle push-ups. So if you want to build arms, forearms, uh, and outer bicep and tricep push-ups, doing it with knuckle push-ups is great. Okay. Do you take creatine? So I just started taking creatine 3 days ago, to be honest, Luke. Literally 3 days ago. I've never taken creatine before. Can females do them? Absolutely yes. Females can do push-ups. There's all the workouts I do at home is for any gender. Okay. And wrist push-ups are something I was actually I'm sorry, knuckle push-ups are stuff I was actually kind of not doing a lot, okay? But I kind of forgot how the benefits are. I learned them in gymnastics from my dad. So, but if you feel like you have a little bit of pain in your knuckles doing it, do your push-ups from your knees, okay? Doing exercises from your knees is not going to take away the benefits. It'll just make it less painful, and you'll still it's a safer option, I guess. But when you do it like this way, it'll be more difficult for you. So it'll be like a new challenge, okay? So plus doing knuckle push-ups is great as long as your elbows are in, right? You do shoulders, triceps, okay? It builds strength and it's gonna build some bone strength too. Okay, so this is very good. I drink coffee and tea. Great. What is creatine for? Creatine is good for recovery. Give me 1 second. I gotta use the restroom for a second. All right, I'm coming back, Chad. So I gotta wash my hands. Okay, so creatine was, from all the research that people have been talking about creatine, it's uh, it's for recovery, and it's for apparently it's good for mental, like brain fog and lots of other mental health benefits. Okay, taking creatine probably works by increasing body store of phosphocreatine, which helps regulate adenosine tricep ATP. Yes, you're right. Primary energy source for quick, intense muscular contractions. Yes. Now, personally, I've never really taken creatine except like 4 days ago. So I just always got my nutrients from normal foods, like whole foods, like steak, salmon, fish, things like that. Okay. So yeah, if you want to build big forms, I already feel like my form is a little bit. Just do the knuckle push-ups. So those are great for shoulders, triceps. Push-ups are great for triceps and arms. Like I can't. It's like one of the best exercises out there. Uh, like I said, doing push-ups for knees is stuff I had to do recovering from my car accident, and it still helped me gain a lot of mass. All right. It also draws. Hey, bro, how to lose 13 kilograms in a month? I don't know how many pounds that is. Can I say periods? Okay. Yeah, period. Okay. It also draws water from body and muscle cells, allow for more muscle growth and better recovery. Yes, you're right. Exactly. But I couldn't put it better myself. All right. So, how to lose 13. So, you're going to have to do cardio, fasting cardio every day. Okay. That's going to help you burn a lot of belly fat. I also have some foods you can eat to fat loss foods. All right. Let's go over them. So, fat loss foods you could do potatoes because they're filling. It helps you eat less. All right. Berries are great because they're low calorie, sweet. It reduces your sugar cravings. Okay. Uh, Air popcorn is my favorite. Low calorie and it replaces chips. Pickles you can eat because it also almost has 0 calories and it helps with cravings. Eggs are great because they're high protein, keeps you full longer. All right. Diet drinks are great because it replaces sugary drinks like Coke Zero, things like that. All right. How to increase height from 5'7"? Dude, you should tell me because I'm 5'4". If you know how to height max, you're the one who should be educating me. You're not gonna take advice from a short person how to get taller. Y'all are funny. Jello is great because it's sugar-free. Jello is low-calorie dessert. Apples are great for fiber and it fills you up. Bone broth soups are great because they're very filling and low calories. Sweet potatoes, slow digestion, and black coffee and tuna. All right. What helps periods? Uh you'd have to Google that, my friend. I don't get periods, so I I can't tell you something I've never experienced. Okay. I'm thinking you're asking the wrong person. Yes. Nyla. Oh my God, Nyla. I kept thinking your name was Nylan this whole time. Nyla is a woman name. Sounds like a woman name. So, uh, did I bother you? I'm sorry, Chad. Y'all are hilarious. Nyla. I don't know if female. Every time you called me big bro, I was joking. Y'all are hilarious. Those are questions I don't have answers to. Yes. So yes, all the stuff I talk about, females can do too, eating wise and workout wise. That genetic stuff, I don't have a solution. Okay. Remember, my name was Nathan. Okay, I don't understand. You're confusing me. Oh, you changed your name to Nyla. Okay, cool. Yes, I do remember Nathan. Dude, you're such a genius, genuine guy. I try. Rain, I try. I like your name, Rayman. Dude, that's a badass movie, dude. Rayman, that dude's a genius. Like, I just try to be myself. Okay. Yesterday, when the child was giving me challenges, I learned I cannot do challenges on a full stomach. I started puking in the restroom because I was like, oh, I did a video. It was learning lesson. So yes, I just that's the purpose of my channel, guys. Because I like anime, I like fitness. I build my physique mostly at home, about 90%. I'm here to answer questions for y'all too. Okay. I'm female, big bro. Okay, I got you. You a make. Yeah. All right, cool. So yes, so for your question for periods, you're gonna have to Google Nathan. That's the best way to answer. Uh, so also, but I do know this: if you eat healthy, it does regulate your body better, like hormones, things like that. Uh, Especially if just eating whole natural foods is better for mood swings, is better for anxiety. Like also just working out consistently, working out every day for everybody should be like breakfast. Okay. I eat junk food. You're gonna have to stop eating junk food. Okay. Multiple reasons. I had family members pass away from heart attacks, from bad foods, because junk food. So I don't want what happened to them happen to you. Like having heart attacks, heart issues, dietary problems is all from junk food. It's literally junk. If you're not gonna feed your kids junk food, don't eat it yourself. Do things that's good for you, okay? And a lot of times people don't know eating healthier is way cheaper than eating junk food, okay? Because yes, it may taste a little bit good, but in a day or so or 2 days, you may feel like crap. I'm sorry, with an hour or two. Who here in the chat has ever eaten junk food and an hour later, 2 hours later, you feel sick? Or who here in the chat has ever eaten junk food and an hour or 2 hours later, you feel hungry again? It's like you didn't even eat. So it's terrible for you. Okay. Been lacking too. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I used to like when I was big into video games when I was younger. I would drink like 12 cans of soda a day. Like those, like Mountain Dew was my thing. I love Mountain Dew and Mellow Yellow. I love Mellow Yellow, but it's terrible. Oh my god, I was always felt tired. I fell asleep in class at school. I would stay up late, sugar cravings, and I gained like a big pudge. So don't eat junk food because normal food one is gonna make you feel better. Two, I'll help you look better. When you look better, you feel better. Three, you won't be embarrassed in the mirror. Four, you'll have more energy to do things. A lot of times, I'm pretty sure myself experienced as well. Whenever I didn't have energy to do things, it was because of diet. I didn't drink enough water. A lot of people don't know. Just drinking enough water gives you energy. Like it doesn't make you dehydrated and feel tired. Okay. Haven't seen a mellow yellow in forever. Dude, I actually saw one. Like in the store today at the gas station. So yeah, I love Mellow Yellow. Those are my favorite and Mountain Dew. And when I was a little kid, I would tell my parents, "Hey, I love the soda," and they were trying to be great parents and would buy it to me. And then I was like, "Oh, it's not good." Anyways, I used to be addicted to soda. Yeah, I cut that out. Drinking water is way better. So when I changed my diet, I had way more energy to do things. I felt better. I didn't get a lot of anger and anxiety, depression, a lot of depression, anxiety, and just feeling like overall crap. This is with your food. If you put junk inside you, you're gonna feel junk inside you. Honestly, that's the best analogy can mean. Junk here will also equal junk here. So bad thoughts, bad actions, bad feelings, anxiety, depression, all that bad stuff will a lot of times originate for what you put inside. Your body is like kind of like a race car. You put good fuel, you perform and feel great. You put bad fuel, you perform and feel like crap. Okay. You eat sugar-free candy? To be honest, I don't even know what any sugar-free candy is there. I never heard of sugar-free candy. Like that's something new to me. Okay. Crazy. Remember that high caffeine Mountain Dew came out with straight sugar? Oh, I remember. Yeah. Like I said, Mountain Dew was one of my favorites. You born a male? Yes, I was. Okay. Bye. Bye, big girl. Oh, yeah. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, I was born a male. I was never proclaimed to be female. Yes, but I just never heard of sugar-free candy. Awesome. I'm glad you Google your stuff what you have to do. Gummy bears sugar-free. Oh, really? I never knew that. Well, I'll be honest. I didn't eat the sugar-free gummy bears. I ate the ones that did have sugar. Okay. But yeah, gummy bears. Oh my god, they're so delicious. Don't y'all gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have a little craving for gummy bears. But I didn't. How do then? What do they put inside gummy bears to make them taste sweet? They tasted great. Oh my god, they're fun to chew on. But personally, I just I cut out candy. I used to have a lot of bad diets too, but when I was trying to achieve goals and trying to look a certain way, and to like, especially I wanted to try out for special forces, I had to eat clean. I had to eat healthy. Okay, so that's where I asked a lot of people who are smarter than me and better shape than me and look better than me, and for advice. Like, hey, you got to take care of your body just like you would take care of your son or daughter. Give yourself good, healthy food, just like you would your family member. You take care of yourself, your body takes care of you, and you'll feel a lot more healthier mentally too. If you have bad day at work, bad conversation with somebody, just some bad, unfortunate life situation happens to you, go exercise. After you're done exercise, you're gonna feel 10 times better. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I can solve this problem. I move on. Absolutely. It won't make your problems go away, but it'll reground you to like feeling, okay, cool. And it helps you get a win. What helps y'all consistency is working out every day, even if it's jogging or some kind of light exercise, it'll help you feel better mentally. It'll help you realize, hey, I just got done with the workout. I can tack on this problem, no sweat. So whatever problems happen in your life, when you get more wins underneath your belt, you'll get more energy and positivity and more fuel to conquer your other problems too. Honestly, years haven't ate fast food in 7 years. That's great, man. Awesome. Grounding help. Oh yeah, grounding is fantastic. I agree 100%. but I'm be honest, I've been slacking on grounding. I don't even remember last time I did go grounding, but you're exactly right. Because I think also like helps lower cortisol and insulin. You're right. There's many. I used to think grounding on the asphalt counts. No, it's wrong. You have to do on actual ground, like grass, like that stuff, like concrete that they put man made. You have to actually touch the earth. So yes, grounding is very very good. Like doing especially I got told like praying because you get your two energy sources. Like one is from the earth, the other one's like from God. So praying and doing grounding is very good too. So yeah, I agree 100%. Thank you for reminding me, Jamie. I need to start grounding. I'm gonna do that. Next live stream we're gonna go out. I also actually I had a question, chat. I need you to tell me. Do y'all like fires? Do y'all like campfires? Because outside in the backyard of my new place, I have like a smoke. I mean, I'm sorry, I have a fire pit. So I think if y'all think it would be cool, like us like have a fire and just like talking like this, it'll be fun. Like I think fires are cool, especially the sounds fire make is very calming, very uh peaceful. Being like a little bit one with nature, things like that. It's like peaceful. Like just watching a fire is very calming. I used to do it with my girlfriend. It reminds me of that song, "That Ring of Fire." So yeah, if anyone comments in the chat, fires are cool. We'll do like a fire stream outside. It'll be very calm and peaceful. If not, I guess we won't. But I thought it'd be cool because outside, here I'll take y'all with me. All right, let's do this. Hold up a second. I'm gonna take y'all with me and put my shoes on. One second. Ugh. Man, my legs are sore from yesterday. Y'all killed me with those jump squats. Man, my legs are still sore. Cool. No real being my no real being by yourself, mostly by rivers and mints. Definitely love nature outside. Absolutely, yeah. I agree. We gotta definitely go back to being helpful with nature. It's also very calming too in the evening times. Or just grounding in period. Okay, here, let's walk outside. Let's see, that way y'all can see. That little fire pit here. I think the wind blew the chairs and I had blankets here. So yeah, this will be like a cool fire pit. One thing I think that are fun to listen to hammocks. Hammocks I'm a big fan of. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, we'll have one tonight. Actually, I'm gonna do a late night stream later. I got some firewood too. You know, on my cheat days, I have some s'mores. I'm not gonna lie, I love s'mores, bro. Chat, I love s'mores. Who here loves s'mores? I love s'mores. Like, I will go run extra. I will go do 100 burpees if I can have some s'mores. But yeah, this is my yard and my new place. So we're gonna have a fun fire stream. That'll be fun. The fire stream is gonna be fire. Oh yeah. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, I'm gonna be fun. Christmas, what are you doing? Come on, no, you can't go by the fire. Chill out, bro. Stop. Christmas loves being outside as well. Now that's gonna be fun. Cool little fire stream. Fire stream will be fire. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be tonight in like probably 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay. But yeah, thank you for. I thought of the idea earlier. I just forgot. Okay. They make sugar-free marshmallows and use dark chocolate. Oh my god, really? I had no idea. Are you serious? Well, no, dark chocolate is good for you. I actually talked about that in my last food stream. Not no, not I guess food stream. It was the last list of foods, not this one. Cool. I got you on sweets. But no, one thing is talking about sweets. My friend gave me the recommendation is because him and his wife they bought like a Ninja Creamy to get protein ice cream, and I've never ate protein ice cream, but I thought about investing in that. because I do like ice cream, but I don't really eat as much. Like I don't really eat sweets. Honey has been really my sweet substitute. Like putting honey on rice cakes and peanut butter tastes really good. So that also keeps your calories low. And they talked a lot about honey at the special forces trials we were doing. Dark chocolate is great for, I forgot why. Oh, so dark chocolate is great for mood. Okay, it's also great for like it's small amounts of dark chocolate. Like you're not gonna eat like 5 or 6 candy bars at once, unless you're Coach Saiyan and you need a lot of chocolate for for gains. But dark chocolate is apparently good for regulatory hormones, especially if you're feeling. I forgot what was the term. It was stress. I'm sorry. Dark chocolate is good for stress. All right. I saw this guy doing fentanyl on Skid Row 3 days in a row. That's not good, man. That's terrible. Shoot, you should not do fentanyl. Not at all. That's terrible. You know that could kill you, man. Very very scary. But yeah, dark chocolate is good for mood, anxiety. It was you. Not I'm not on Skid Row. You're hilarious. You can't even prove it because I don't do that. Sorry, buddy. JK, hope you're well. I'm doing great. you can, when I become rich and famous, you could be my bodyguard. Like, oh, shoot, I show speed walking around, make sure no one attacks me or anything. We'll travel the world together, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. That would be cool. I'm gonna take y'all, especially chat. I told y'all when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna take y'all with me. We're gonna do a Dragon Ball Z theme park stream. We're gonna go to the martial arts tournament arena. We're gonna go to Master Roshi's house. We're gonna go. Hopefully they have Snake Way. Okay. No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm being dead ass, like dead serious. That's why I need y'all help to uh, please like the stream and get more people in here. So the more subscribers, more watch time. That way YouTube can pay me for these trips, which will incorporate pay you. So then we're gonna go to from my knowledge, they have Beerus's planet over there. That'll be really cool. Do you do calisthenics or weights? I do mostly calisthenics. See you guys later. All right, Angel Boy. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, appreciate you. But no, my after my car accident, I built most of my physique with home workouts. That's the purpose of my channel. If you like anime and you like fitness, I'm here to help you get an anime physique at home without you getting stared at a gym and you spending no money. Okay. Awesome. But yeah, that's gonna be cool. Eventually, when we go to travel, that's my honestly goal. I want to have the YouTube channel to be monetized, so that way it can like pay us. So I'm gonna take y'all with me on my journey. I want to try go to different countries, try different foods. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. I was never financially free, but my friend said, he gave me good advice. He said, I should help change the world by giving people free value. Like, hey, most people, they don't like being stared at a gym. Most people, they don't have like a coach or a helpful person to tell them what they should or should not do. Or maybe they may be feeling embarrassed talking about it in public. So I want to help change the world and help everybody get fit in the privacy of your home. And if YouTube pays me for that, that means we can have 10 times more fun adventures and experiences, like trying different foods in different places, especially the DBZ theme park. I love this channel genuinely, and I definitely hope I'm getting better with it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you too. I love each and every single one of y'all. It's fun. I like giving advice, things like that. Like today, we talked about. I completely forgot that knuckle push-ups are great for forearm strength and wrist strength. When I forgot to mention this to y'all. There's one time I remember long time ago what I was lifting weights and I was getting a lot of wrist pain, and I stopped lifting weights for a little bit because it was just like extremely like I couldn't even lift anything because the wrist pain shot up to my brachialis. Like I was having a lot of elbow pain, like this muscle right here. This one, a lot of people don't know, it wraps around to your elbow. It's called your brachialis. So I was doing a lot of movement, but it was really, real painful. So then I stopped weights for a good amount of time, and I just did like a lot of ice. And then I started lifting weights again, and then the same thing happened. So I was like, man, what the heck is going on? And my friend told me I have to strengthen my wrists or buy wrist wraps. Okay. Brother, I wish nothing but the best for you. I pray the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you too, man. That way, if the channel grows and we get millions of people, that's just gonna mean 10 times more adventures or 100 times more adventures for everybody who's gonna. I'm gonna take all with me. I'm especially y'all who like anime. This coming week, I'm gonna buy my Gogeta outfit, and I want to go to an anime convention. I think that'll be fun. So that way, I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna do a vlog, like, hey, what it's like. I mentioned to y'all earlier, I think a couple streams ago, my friend, he took his daughter to an anime convention. She dressed up as Sailor Moon. He said everybody there is just so positive and fun, and just everybody wanting to have a good time. And he said, I already look like an anime character. I just needed to get the outfit, and I was like, cool, you know. So Gogeta was one of my favorite characters for DBZ, but there's so many people I could be if I have a good physique. Oh yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm being 100% serious. I'm gonna buy my outfit just like y'all. I told y'all I got my PS5 and now I'm doing gaming streams with y'all. I'm man of my word. I made that happen. I work my butt for y'all because y'all motivate me. And so now we're doing gaming streams. There's fun. My friend told me yesterday. I definitely got to buy the Xenoverse. I think it's only $6 online, and there's a lot of cool storylines and characters. Okay, once we finish Spider Man's graphics are awesome. I couldn't believe they look that good. It's really fun too. It's way more fun than God of War. God of War is cool, but the storyline at least is a bit slow, and there's action, but it's not like a lot of action. It's not as fun. Like you have to, I guess, progress through the storyline kind of far for it to be more and more fun. So this year's gonna be amazing for the channel, and I'm gonna take y'all with me every step of the way. We're gonna hit up some anime conventions. We're gonna hopefully get more subscribers and hopefully get monetized, where YouTube will help fund and pay for our trips from where we go. I'm gonna get my passport ready in about 2 weeks because I have to retake pictures. Okay. Also, I didn't know if I ever told y'all, I got my citizenship while I was in the Marine Corps because I was born and raised in Russia. It was Belarus at the time. And then I told y'all, uh, I love America so much. I don't know a better way to give back than to serve the country. So everybody with the whole draft is panicking. I'm like, dude, ain't no panic. You know, I love the country so much. Of course, I don't mind serving to help protect and support and defend. I also learned a lot of cool skills like body weight workouts to help improve my life. Okay, that's one thing I loved about the military. The challenge is like to help you be a better human every single day, which was awesome. You definitely get challenged. You get really good at cleaning too. So eventually, once YouTube starts, monetizing the channel, I think I need, I think 3,000 more watch hours. We just hit 1K, which is 25% of the way to get full monetization. When I had 3,000 watch hours, and everybody here watching me, y'all are literally helping me. Every single minute y'all watch, y'all are 100% helping me do this. Good for you, man. Enjoy what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I enjoy like talking to you. Y'all are fun to talk with. I especially love the trolls, especially in the beginning. I haven't had many trolls recently, which I miss the trolls. The trolls were putting such big smiles on my face. Especially there was one time y'all were saying, I don't have an anime physique. They want to get. I have an assassin dwarf build. They were just so funny, man. I was dying. GTA 6 comes out this year. That alone. Oh, also, we're gonna get it. We're definitely gonna get GTA 6, and y'all are gonna be controlling what I do, chat, because it's gonna be fun. I already got the PlayStation. I also have to tomorrow probably order the PS5 camera because it's no longer being made by Sony. Yeah, dude, the trolls are, especially the funny trolls, are hilarious. I've been called like Smurf, Oompa Loompa, Hobbit, uh, Assassin Dwarf. It's way too funny, man. I love the trolls. That most of the trolls, they weren't insulting. They were just funny. I love comedy, so they weren't like talking crap. They were just being positive. So I can't even hate on the trolls. I miss the trolls. The trolls are amazing. They're some of the most fun people out there. To be honest, chat, I didn't even know what a troll was. I had no idea what it was till I looked it up. I thought a troll was somebody. I literally thought a troll was somebody who lived underneath a bridge. I thought that's what trolls were. Well, I was like, well, I'm not gonna make fun of trolls. That's mean, dude. Yeah, some people have financial hardships and they end up underneath the bridge. Okay. No, yeah, smartasses are awesome. I love the smartasses. It's way too funny. But yeah. Okay, so um back to fitness. If there are any questions y'all have on like anything like physique wise, y'all want to build bigger chest, shoulders, diet, how often you should train, recovery, anything like that, let me know. Oh, not gonna lie, I'm a troll, but not here. No. Well, I hope you're not underneath the bridge. It's probably cold underneath there some nights. Excuse me. But yeah, anything else, y'all, questions, y'all, please, feel free to ask away. Diet, food options. In the last couple streams I did, I have, I think, 2 sheets of paper of stuff y'all can eat that's healthy. If you want, I could go over it with y'all again in case y'all miss some strings. Uh, that basically replaces some good foods. I mean, it replaces some bad foods that taste great. Like I think it was like cauliflower crust pizza. I haven't even tried that, but I want to try because I'm a big pizza lover. Uh, and then there was stuff I think mentioned like turkey chili was really good. You work out every day. I about like Actually, yes, I think if the days I go still light jogging, eh, especially now, y'all in the chat. Every time I do new subscribers, I do new push-ups. So now I have been working out every day. So now it's not 27 times a month. Now it's like 30 times a month. Because yesterday was definitely a workout. Oh my lord, I was like my legs are still super sore. But yeah, so if you want to get the physiques you're going for, work out at least like 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. Those are going to be great for you to achieve your goals. Diet is very important. If you're trying whatever y'all are trying to do, jump rope is great. You know what? I have a topic I'll talk to you about. We're going to talk about some fat burning. Okay, some fat burning things y'all can do at home. Okay, so one of my favorite fat burning exercises, okay, this will also build a lot of explosion and strength, is a 10-minute workout. So you do 1 minute each workout is 4 workouts. You do 1 minute, then 45 seconds, then 30 seconds, then 15 seconds. Okay, this is a way to burn a lot of fat and calories. Okay, the first minute is do a minute burpees. So a burpee, it looks like this. Drop down, jump. Okay. Now, if you're new on your fitness journey, that might be a little bit difficult for you because a lot of people they may have to drop down and then do a push up, and then they may have trouble jumping up like this. Okay. So if you're new on your fitness journey, you can replace burpees with burps. It's basically like a sprawl in wrestling. You just drop down, go up, okay, and then jump. All right. You do that for a minute straight. That'll help you lose a lot of fat. So you do burpees for a minute. Then the next minute is jumping jacks for a minute. So you do as many as you can jumping jacks. This workout you go for speed. Okay, so you do as many burpees as you can, then as many jumping jacks as you can. Then you do what's next is mountain climbers. So you get down on all fours and then you move your feet up. You do this for a minute. Mountain climbers. Okay, and then after mountain climbers, you can either do push-ups, okay? Now that might be a little bit difficult because you have burpees right after that. You can either do push-ups or you could do squats. I'm sorry, squats. So it goes like burpees for 1 minute, right? Jumping jacks for a minute, mountain climbers for a minute, and then squats for a minute, okay? And then you repeat those 4 exercises, but then you do 45 seconds. So then you do 45 seconds burpees, 45 seconds jumping jacks, 45 seconds squats, and 45 seconds mountain climbers. And then you do each of those 30 seconds, then 15 seconds, and then you're done. There's no rest doing this workout. Okay, if you feel a little bit out of breath, use one workout to basically recover. So if you're out of breath doing burpees, you're gonna catch your breath doing jumping jacks, right? Okay. If you're out of breath doing jumping jacks, you're gonna catch your breath doing squats. Okay. Change those 4 to basically what you're able to do. But like I said, you do a minute each one, 4, then 45 seconds, then 30 seconds, then 15. And then you're done. There's your whole workout for the day. 10 minutes. That's called full body. You hit up every single body part. You do chest, legs, abs, shoulders, basically every part. So that's a great fat burner workout if you're trying to burn fat. Okay. You go to gym or work out at home. Home. So my whole workout thing is I do go to gym. Um, I like to go swimming. Now recently, like the last couple of days, I've been doing a little bit of like some strength workouts at the gym because I was thinking about maybe putting on more size. Okay, but most of the stuff I do at home. Okay, I do love going to the gym because the gym they have like a massage bed, they have a pool. I don't own a pool, so most of my workouts I do at home, like especially like push ups, things like that. Okay, How much do you weigh? No, no, no. I'm not 185. No way. I'm 153. 100%. Like I'm nowhere near 180s. Thank you for the compliment. But no, I'm 5'4", 153 pounds. Home. Yes, I'm already going to puke. Just trying. What do you do if you have vertigo? Uh, so you might have to change the workouts to do something that doesn't involve. Okay, okay. Also, one thing I guess what may cause vertigo is holding your breath. So when you do any of the workouts, you have to consistently breathe. Okay, you don't hold your breath in any of them. So even if you do a burpee, you're not gonna hold your breath on the way down, or if you do jumping jacks, you're not gonna hold your breath. That's gonna cause you to have vertigo and be lightheaded. Okay, you could change the workouts uh, to do where it's not as much head movement. For example, like instead of for burpees, if doing jumping up and down in the air is a little bit too difficult for you, or maybe you have vertigo, what you can do instead is you get in a push-up position, right? And you just do burps, but halfway. You just basically go like this. So this isn't as much head movement, right? Okay, but you're still gonna breathe. You have to breathe during all these movements. For jumping jacks, if those are a bit too difficult for you, you could replace it with instead doing like lunges, right? Okay, just doing lunges that may be difficult, or do some kind of ab exercise. Like for example, you could do flutter kicks. Okay, so because jumping jacks up and down is a cardio movement. However, if that one's too difficult for you, you can either do leg kicks, but if that one's also a bit too difficult, or maybe you may have lightheaded problems, you could just lay down on the ground and do some kind of alternative workout, like uh flutter kicks, right? That's not going to cause much head movement. The purpose of that cardio blaster is just to do 4 exercises as fast as you can for a minute each, then 45 seconds each, then 30 seconds to 15. So that set, the burpees, jumping jacks, squats, and mountain climbers, you could switch a different workout. Like for burpees, you could just do something instead differently that you're able to do, which doesn't cause you too much head movement. Like let's say for you could do maybe like crunches, like like reverse crunches. You just do them like that, reverse crunches, because those are also full body, right? And this is gonna also do your abs as well. And for the jumping jacks, if that was a bit of an issue for you, you could substitute it with lunges. Okay, so as long as you substitute and still do the workout for about a minute, as many as you can. That was what I recommend if you have a bit of vertical problems. My mom has vertigo too. Okay, so yeah, no problem. That's a good question. Very, very good question. Okay. So yeah, those are great ways for cardio blaster or something like that. My body is already feeling pumped just from burpees. Okay, but my personal experience, when I held my breath doing those exercises, I also started getting a little bit lightheadedness. So it was for me breathing, breath control, and it was water because if you're dehydrated, your body's gonna not perform well when it's high temperature. Okay, I actually learned this in special forces. Like they told us, high performing athletes or high performing humans can perform at high temperatures. However, like so when you're working out, your body temperature raises. However, you need to have water and nutrition to be able to basically perform at an optimal level. Meaning, if you're gonna go run or do jumping jacks, you have to make sure you're hydrated. How you hydrate throughout the day. So let's say you have a workout in like 10 minutes. If you didn't drink water throughout the day, you're not gonna feel as good. You may feel dehydrated, you may feel low energy. So throughout the whole day, you should be drinking water. In the Marine Corps, they were telling us drink water every 15, 20 minutes. Not a bunch, but just sip continuously. Every single time we went somewhere, there's always someone telling us drink water, drink water, drink water. It just became like second nature, like breathing. Okay. Yes, yeah, exactly. So when you're dehydrated, and I'm guilty of this too. There's been days where I was lazy drinking water. I did like a normal workout, dude. I felt gassed. I felt like, dude, why am I having a head work? Like the workout felt tougher. I felt low energy. So when you're hydrated, you actually are very energetic and you perform better. It's just like your car. If it has plenty of fuel, it performs great. If it has barely enough fuel, it's not going to perform. It's going to start sputtering. It's going to not be optimal. Okay, so hydration is very important. Plus, a lot of people don't know. I think I mentioned it earlier. When you're drinking a bunch of water, uh, you. Hey, what's up, Susano? How are you? When you're drinking a bunch of water, actually helps you flush out and pee out a lot of bad stuff you don't need. Okay, so when you're hydrated throughout the day, you start peeing out a lot of extra waste that you don't need. Okay, coffee does help too. Okay, but what we were talking about earlier for the fat burner workout, like I said, doing burpees 1 minute, jumpy jacks, mountain climbers, and then squats. Those would be and then drop it down to like 45 seconds each and 30 seconds each, and then 15 seconds each. Okay, but you got to be hydrated. If you're dehydrated, then you start working out. You may feel headaches, you may feel migraines, you may feel low energy. So all that is normal. Okay, little bro. Where's the do rag? I don't wear do rags. I haven't worn a do rag a single stream. Y'all are funny. I subscribed. All right, Sammy, I got you. I got you on the push-ups. Let's do it, buddy. Thank you for the sub. All right, Sammy, I'm gonna let you pick. I can either do clapping push-ups for you or handstand push-ups. Which one you want? I'm gonna let y'all pick. My shoulder doesn't feel too bad today. So yesterday I made like the huge mistake where I ate before I did challenges. So y'all heard me puking in the restroom. So yeah, don't worry, I'm not on the empty stomach. Clapping. All right, cool, Sammy, I got you. We're gonna do the clapping. Clapping push-ups are fun. Let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got you. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, if y'all have any other questions so far, anything fitness, let me know. Diet, workouts. If you, like I said, clapping. Nice. Okay, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream because I'm gonna have to go to work real quick for a couple hours. And then because of y'all request, we're gonna have a fire stream. Literally, we're gonna go to the campfire. I think. Yeah, here I'll show y'all real quick. I planned this earlier. I already got some good amount of firewood, so that way we'll have it. The cat's even Christmas. What are you doing? Christmas wants to go to the fire too, but you can't. Sorry, buddy. So yeah, we're gonna have a good ass time for today. Unfortunately, no marshmallows, but apparently, from what JS said, they have like low calorie or sugar free marshmallows, and dark chocolate is good for you anyway. So maybe that'll be a possibility. Awesome. But yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all drink water. Have a fantastic day. Okay? And then I got to go work for a couple hours at least. And then we're going to go back and finish the other stream. Yeah, absolutely. Much love to you too, Jamie. Hope you have a fantastic day. I don't know how many subs we're at, but everybody who watched this, y'all have been a great help. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Go buy a router. You're funny. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon in like probably 4 or 5 hours. Hope y'all have a good day. Drink water.